What's going on, y'all? Listen, it is the Unmanageable Negroes podcast 6.
Number 6.
The
UN.
We got Wellington in the building.
What up? Wellington Ojukwu, you here?
Marvin Hunter.
Yes, sir. AKA the Grumpy Uncle.
That's that, Shame on you when you step to the dirty bastard Brooklyn Zoo. Shame, man. Wellington don't know nothing about that right now. What happened to old dirty? Oh,
That's
he
a
dead.
lyric. Yeah, he dead.
I forgot. Old dirty Brooklyn Zoo.
Yeah.
Shame on you when you step to the dirty bastard.
I never thought
Zoo.
before him, you never thought that could be a lyric.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Old dirty bastard, man. Shout out to old ODB, man. I was an ODB fan.
I was a Wu-Tang fan. Man.
Well, Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang forever.
Forever.
Wu-Tang for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, baby, I like it.
What happened to
What's popping, man?
the whole Wu-Tang clan? They
Well,
ain't really doing nothing.
Well,
They old, I guess.
Well, they iconic though.
Yeah.
They iconic, man. They one of the groups that made it to icon status. They definitely are iconic.
Method Man. Who else in there?
Man, Inspector Deck, Old Dirty Bastard.
Old dirty bastard.
Yeah, baby,
Golden
I like
Arms.
it raw.
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang rapper?
I like Rhythm, man.
Man, I'm probably that's hard. I would have to say between Inspector Deck, Ghostface, and Raekwon.
No. I'm joking. Was using some lyrics though, man. These kids would not understand Wu-Tang now.
I like Capadonna too.
I ain't gonna act like I was an ODB fan. I just like him because he was just, you know, he was just out of it. That joke crazy, man. But you think they said the government made? The government killed him? No. I
ain't no huge conspiracy.
I watch too much YouTube, man.
I ain't no huge conspiracy.
Wellington, why you look like that, man? You don't think no? Hey, man.
I don't know, man.
No,
You don't think the government killed ODB, man?
No.
Oh man,
He
was saying some stuff. Go to YouTube. You know I be listening to YouTube.
You know, are you a conspiracy theorist guy?
Yeah, I love watching them anyway.
It take more than saying something to move the government. When you start putting things in action and people start following you, that's when the government start getting their hand involved. When you start doing, they about that action.
Yeah, I guess.
They don't care about it. You can talk all you want to you black and blue in the face, but when they actually see you talk about economic inclusion,
Yeah, what you talking about?
and you get niggas.
He got one Mariah Carey. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. ODB started talking deep.
I missed every interview with him talking deep.
I'm telling you.
I ain't see none of that.
Listen, go to YouTube and check out some of ODB.
Which was the one about
interviews.
He was still getting food stamps.
Nah,
Being
not that
millionaire.
one. Nah, the one. Listen, are you looking for? Look.
Which
I ain't see none of them.
Listen, I'm telling you, go to his ODB. Go to ODB interviews on YouTube. He started talking some deep stuff.
Now, you gonna make me go look because I have never seen that.
Now let's be
I'm
honest.
serious.
It's a lot of people that can talk deep.
Come on
But
now.
action is
I don't know
everything.
what he mean.
At the end of the day, it's action. Action, like I said, when the government sees you moving and you're actively buying in on real estate, when you're doing something that can affect the economy of black people and can change their situation, the government gonna be like, who that?
I definitely believe there's forces at play, puppet masters, but I just don't be liking when regular ass motherfuckers be trying to enlighten me and shit. Tone it down at the warehouse.
Yeah, if you're not living that life, if you're not creating it by example, why would I even want to listen to you?
I think they will though. I mean, I think the government will if you have a following and you're talking. Because you influencing.
But you still got
understand this. Tupac is an example of that.
But he lived it. He was actually doing it though. Tupac was also a contributor. Tupac.
His voice was.
Look, let me understand this. You know that football league that they do the little leagues in California with the Snoop Little League football that Snoop did? That idea came from Tupac. Tupac said, we're going to do something for the community, get these people together. He was going to make amends with gangs, that when we do these sports, there will be no killing from this time to this, no gang activity whatsoever, no selling drugs around this time. Tupac had that idea, and that's out on video. That's what Tupac was
it's
about.
an idea, but he didn't do it.
He was implementing it.
Got killed though.
He was
kind of had a bump in the road.
No, but he was implementing. Tupac gave speeches. And Tupac did a lot.
Yeah,
he hit a bump in the road.
Tupac did a lot of
look at you.
He hit a bump in the road.
community activity.
saying.
I'm mad y'all don't think ODB was for the.
No, man.
He
But I
got
don't
with
know,
Mariah
man. What
Carey.
that
They
be?
killed him.
You know, it seems like everybody woke, man. Is that time to aggravate
It's the woke
you, man?
time.
It just, man,
It's the woke time.
Some folks groggy. Some folks ain't woke.
It's the
Some
woke
folks real
time.
sleepy, man.
People go with the trends.
Yeah.
It's the trend to be woke. That's why you getting these deep tweets and deep comments. It's
From
the,
folks you went to high school with and they was in special ed. Shut your stupid ass up.
Hey, but guess what? At the end of the day, just look at what they actions. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody can come up and repost and hashtag and say, you know, life is great. You got to come together, and they can keep saying all that come together. But if you do not live it, if your life is not a reflection of it, don't nobody want to hear that.
I was looking at this.
I don't want to hear that.
So, because we talking about woke, I don't know if y'all saw. So I was looking at Ricky Smiley. He posted the video, and I did that video before. But it was a gorilla, and it was acting like a pastor. He looked like a pastor.
Oh, yeah. I see
Like he
that.
folded his leg.
Yeah.
And so this lady gets on there, and because the meme is like when pastors getting introduced or whatever.
Yeah, visiting pastor.
Yeah, so she gets on there talking about some, you know, you see, you got to watch us because, you know, you making us look like gorillas and this and that. The black man looking like gorillas and stuff like that. So Ricky was like, I never even gave a race. I never gave a race to the pastor. And so they drilled her though. They was like,
I'm glad.
they was like, yo, he never gave the gorilla a race. Why you automatically thought the gorilla was black?
I'm sick of these idiots, man.
They be like that,
These
man. They be like
sensitive
that.
ass clowns. And it's like we didn't got to a point now to where being contrary, just being contrary makes you woke. If I can go against the grain, then I'm somehow smarter than the rest of y'all. That's a damn lie.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Trying to be woke.
Well, honestly, you always going to have that person. You always going to have that group. It's always going to be those groups, right?
They more and more.
You know, it's real. It's
They
an
more and
increase
more.
of
They
the
have
woke.
more access.
The reason
They have more
increase of
access.
You say
So
up,
why
they
we-
say down.
We need
You
to
know
go
what I'm
back to we need to go back to twerking. Let's get that.
Could you
going
pass
back.
me that, brother?
I think the
Alex?
white women messed that up though. That trend up where everybody was
saying?
twerking.
Twerking.
But guess,
Yeah, that one everybody remember everybody was twerking. We need
did
to
you
bring
see?
that
Wait,
back.
did y'all see the video of the white girl that was Millie rocking?
I see
Did
that.
y'all see that?
You posted about that.
Man, I posted
Did y'all
it.
see that
I
mayonnaise
posted it.
cranberry raisin trail mix atrocity that she put into the community?
It
That poisoned the Millie Rock.
It's like she had on
poisoned-
headphones. It's like she had on head. Like, what are you doing?
She messed up the culture right there. Man.
She is poisoning our community with that whack, unsalted.
Hey, can we admit that watching white people dance is a joy?
It is funny.
It's a joy.
It's getting bad.
It's pure. No,
It's
it's
getting bad.
pure entertainment. It is a joy, sir. It is.
It's funny, but I just hate how they mess up they mess it up though.
But it's a joy.
'Cause
Did I see-
twerking used to be
Because
great.
they think they
Twerking-
doing it, and it's like they look like they having a seizure, and it's just. I got a weird sense of humor, so
Twerking used to be awesome.
I mean, it's
Until white
to
till
a
white
degree.
woman got a hold to it.
well, some sisters can't twerk though. I done seen a couple sisters jack it up.
But you remember what was that tip drill and all that joint?
Yeah.
When twerking was in Luke, like twerking was. I
See,
used to
Tip
love-
Drill is a cinematic adventure.
I used
That
to
is not.
love that joint.
That is not a. It should have got an Oscar.
Tip drill.
Tip Drill. That's why I get mad when they try to compare City Girls video.
Is that why you think they trying to take Nelly down? Because of
Man,
tip
it could be that there.
Because that came on the BET
Yo,
Uncut.
man, man, Tip
Remember
Drill.
BET Uncut?
Yeah, man. Tip Drill was critically
Need a
acclaimed,
Tip drill.
bruh.
That
You ain't
was
never seen nothing like that before since.
Yeah.
Luke and them ain't never did nothing like that.
It's until white women got a hold
The
of it.
credit card?
So while we out here talking, how did y'all feel about Marvel Endgame Avengers? Dun, 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 dun. I don't think that's how the score goes,
No,
but
it absolutely is not. But
at this point,
but-
it don't even matter.
I was a little disappointed.
What?
Yeah, because I pumped it up. I pumped it up in my head. It was my fault. I pumped it up way too high in my mind.
First of all, before we even go into whether you watched it or not, which obviously they have watched it, I want to know how you guys watched it. Did you watch it 3D?
Oh, okay.
Did you watch it 3D,
You know.
IMAX, or regular theater? I just want to know how you guys watch it, because how you watched it is important for the experience purposes of the movie. We're not going to just sit here and discredit an epic film by any means in the proportion in which you chose to watch it. Because how you watch it is also how you're affected by it, how you view it.
If I had the opportunity, I watched it in the theater.
You watched it in the theater?
But if I had the opportunity to watch it on bootleg, I wouldn't.
No, I just want to know.
I ain't do no 3D or nothing.
Was it 3D, IMAX?
They do. They had a 3D. I didn't know they had that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I watched it regular. I just went.
You know they had 3D?
Yeah, they.
Man, them folks. Listen, if you bootlegging, so what?
Man.
They made enough money.
Hey, look.
Some things you don't need to admit to on camera.
I didn't bootleg. They made enough money to bootleg they movie.
I'm going to officially watch it.
That's right, Marvin. Be proud of you, man.
Wait.
We watching it right now.
Wait. I'm not here to call anybody out, man. But you said, I didn't hear you the first time. You said you were going to officially watch it.
Listen.
Officially
wait. I kind of want to hear what he's got to say.
Not see it in the theater.
Okay, so you're saying you haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's understandable. We're not going to spoil it for you.
Hey, man.
Because if you ain't seen it yet,
if that man seen it on bootleg, let him see it.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Here's the thing.
He ain't going to confirm or deny.
I'm not here for that.
Them folks made $1.7 billion.
Here's the thing.
Yes, they did.
They don't need that little
seen
$13.
it bootleg versus seeing it in the theater is a different experience.
You think so?
You cannot challenge me on that.
I'm sure it
I can take a bathroom break at home. Yeah. I couldn't take it. I had to pee.
I don't know. It just I don't know why it didn't. I don't know. I just the last battle was epic, but thought Hulk should do more.
Were you able to see what Hulk was doing?
I didn't
throughout the movie.
Somebody was telling me they didn't like how they portrayed your boy, the God of Thunder, Thor.
Oh, that was interesting.
They didn't like how they portrayed him on this.
Was it interesting?
Yeah.
How interesting was it, man?
They portrayed him as a homeless slob.
Sure you were seeing Thor? Yes. Or were you seeing Venus?
It was.
Let me tell you this.
If you seen it at the house, you take a bathroom break. I had to pee, and I was scared to leave. I had to pee bad too.
What I did was string together a whole bunch of previews and this on YouTube.
So let me tell you this. For anybody this goes for anybody. Hulk wasn't in this movie. Okay, so for anybody that watched it on bootleg, you did not get. You and I are two different people.
You think so?
We are not the same.
Why you say that?
You saw something completely different from what I saw. I saw
not completely
the
different.
nuances. Same thing. I saw the actual characters in their costumes. You probably couldn't recognize who was wearing what. You probably thought Black Panther was Don Cheadle, and then Iron Man, War Machine was
some good
Black
bootlegs
Panther.
out there though.
Now, you're not getting the same experience.
How is Falcon gonna be Captain America?
Who?
Yeah, that's the part
that I didn't get. Hell is Falcon gonna be Captain America?
Now at the end they gave him the Captain America.
Falcon. Wait, why are we telling the movie? We're not trying to spoil.
Man, y'all should have seen it by now.
They should have seen it. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. All right, come about that. Y'all should have went to see the thing.
How is Falcon gonna be Captain America?
I don't get it either.
Let's say this. How did you feel? How did you feel the movie was slow?
The first hour was slow.
It was slow?
Well, it was fillers. They had to, it was certain. Well, but you can't get rid of those moments because those are fillers that's gonna make sense later on.
Yeah.
They think it 10 years ahead, man.
Okay, so this is my thing. Can we respect the build, the story? Because a lot of people have gotten away from story and they want to see things fast and rapidly.
I respect it.
Can we take into consideration that it takes time for the CGI, for all the effects that they incorporate?
I'm a sci-fi nerd. I built it up too much in my head, man.
I think the end game was setting up for the next couple of years. I think this whole movie, it was 3 hours long. I think everything they was doing is setting up for the next 10 years.
Now, old girl dying surprised me.
Yeah.
Natasha dying.
If she all the way dead,
she gotta be.
You don't never know.
But they did say ain't no coming back when you go for the soul stone. You trade the soul out. Get that stone. Ain't no coming back.
Your boy, when Ant-Man wasn't supposed to, they forgot that he was gonna come back. He came back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think she's coming back.
Hey, now the only person I know probably ain't coming back is Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't coming back, but they did say something at the end. Like towards the end, it was some. I was reading Reddit. At the end, you heard them. Well, I don't know if you heard it, but if you were in the movie theater, at the end you hear 4 like hammers.
Yeah.
And they saying they think it's Iron Man.
I didn't catch the hammers.
When they said somebody was like, it
how
could
I
be-
viewed it, I didn't catch no hammers.
What I keep
Oh,
hearing
you
is
didn't feel them no noise.
I keep hearing you
This is
talk
good.
about they said. That's
I read up on this
I want to
stuff.
kind of get a good
I be
description.
nerded up. I be nerded up on it too.
I want to get a good description of the movie and what you took and how did you enjoy it. You keep telling me they said fuck.
I'm
what
taking
they
that.
said.
Hey man,
What would you grade
The
it?
hell
What would you
with
grade the
they
movie?
said.
I graded 8. I don't know my voice there.
No, good. Yeah.
I give it an 8, man.
You say what?
I ain't gonna give it no
I
hate.
give it an 8.
I know why you ain't gonna give it an 8.
You probably had. You got to see.
You
it
ain't got
again.
no right to be
got-
rated.
no, you gotta see it
No,
again.
I'm sick and tired of this.
He gotta go see it
We
again.
don't see it. We ain't gonna see. Look,
You got to go see it again.
he ain't got no right to be rating no movie.
You got to go look
Hey
at it. You gotta look
man,
at
I give it a C+.
You got to see it again. You got to look at it.
I gotta see it again. I gotta see it again.
At the other theater.
Yeah,
'Cause
at
you
the
done-
other one.
Yeah, the one
theater.
you went to.
I was at a local theater.
Yeah, the one you
A
went
very
to.
local one.
It wasn't even nobody really there, so you couldn't
Yeah.
even really feel.
Yeah.
feel the
Did
energy
you
in
even
the
get
room.
to see what the screen looked like? Did you see the rocks?
Hey man,
Did the scenery change in the
Somebody
movie
was
you
brushing
saw?
their hair.
I'll be honest. The one that I saw, the bootleg I saw, looked pretty good. Like, I'm
Look.
looking.
What I am trying to say,
But I did go to the
so
theater.
you
but I
enjoyed
did-
it? You give it an 8?
Yeah, man, I give it an 8, man.
I give it a thorough 9.
Oh, you going
and
off
a
the number.
half.
Out of 10.
9.5 out of 10.
Out of 10. Okay.
How is
Now, I'ma tell
Falcon
you
gonna
why.
be Captain America?
I'm gonna tell
You
you.
gonna find out.
Did you even see it? Okay.
I did see it. God
Look.
damn it.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Great story. Now, is it a second watch? Yeah, if you skip past the hour and a half, and then you start watching the hour and a
But
half.
you gotta
in,
watch that part.
You do have to watch certain parts to connect. Cause
It ain't
is
better
a
than
good story.
Infinity War.
I can't compare it because it's
That's
a
why-
closing.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
a closing scene.
This is
when
what
you
I'm
closing
saying.
out, you can't expect that much action
Yeah,
as the
'cause I'm
movie is
setting
closing
up.
out. Why would
I'm
you?
telling
You know,
they're setting it. This end game was the setup for what's to come. So a lot of those fillers and all that stuff was just setups to me.
yeah,
You know what I'm
'cause
saying? It's like I can't. It's set up. Like I'm gonna just wait till the next.
But
It's a
Falcon
great
ain't got the
movie.
serum. He ain't got the. Bucky had it.
You missing a whole lot of parts to skip straight
But
to.
that
That's
fuck
the one
with
that,
me.
No, that's a lot of
It
people
fuck
ask that
with
question.
me. How in the hell he gonna be Captain America?
Somebody gonna give him some serum.
A lot of people ask that
I
question.
don't even know how he picked.
Bucky, when a soldier should have did it.
And then the second question was who was the boy at the funeral?
That was the boy from like
that's from the
Captain America. Iron Man
Iron
3.
Man 3. Yeah, when he was in the garage. So they
But
had
it was
to figure out-
odd seeing him standing there.
It was just
and
out of
he don't
nowhere.
even look like who is this dude? Like
Right.
It's, yeah. It's kinda weird.
But they put the camera on him long enough to make you ask the question. So he may be playing the next Iron Man. You just never know.
And we done skipped
and
a
then
whole lot of parts to
his,
get to this.
His girl, Pepper Potts, was in the suit.
That looked dope. I
was
enjoy
kinda
that.
dope. That was
I like to
kinda
see that's Bagos right
What's
there.
that now?
That's Bagos.
His woman, Iron Man woman,
Pepper
she
Potts,
had on the
his
suit.
wife
Did
had
she?
on the suit.
Yeah, she was fighting at the end in the
She had on
suit,
suit on. What suit she had on?
Iron Man suit.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah, you must seen like I see.
You talking about his wife? Because
His wife.
she had on the Iron Man suit?
Yeah. Where was you at?
Pepper Potts was
I was
fighting
fighting a
alongside.
lot.
You went
Oh,
to sleep,
okay.
so you
I
missed
gotta
a good
go
part.
I
You
missed
can't
that
even
part.
rate it what you rated it.
I missed that. I mean, I
Your
didn't
rating
miss-
doesn't
Did you
count.
see when all the women,
Your
all the
rating
women,
doesn't count. I
all
want
hey
you-
man, this
Dang, why did I didn't see
did you see when all the women stuck was
It wasn't
together
powerful,
and they was going
Oh,
forward?
did you see that?
It wasn't
okay.
powerful, though.
It wasn't
Yeah,
powerful.
No.
man.
Because of white women.
No, the black women from Wakanda was in there too.
But the black, it just wasn't like black women.
What they gonna
power.
do?
It just
Captain
wasn't the same.
Marvel is the strongest
wasn't-
motherfucker in the universe. Well, one of the strongest.
It wasn't the
Well, you
same.
know, in the comic book, she's not even as strong as they make her out to be.
It wasn't the same.
Who?
Captain Marvel. In the comic book, she's not strong. Hulk and Thor are way stronger than her.
Okay, and I get that. But we got to take this for movie purposes. We do know that when they transcribe
Man,
it
she
to the
came
movies,
at the end.
I'm happy.
I'm glad
Hey, but did y'all see how they set that white woman up to look like Jesus when Tony Stark was in the vehicle?
Wait.
And she came as a bright fluorescent light
Oh, at the beginning.
at the beginning when she
When they was
When-
in there.
Oh,
when
what?
she came as a bright
and all of a
fluorescent,
sudden she was like,
fluorescent light.
My version didn't show that.
yeah, it
Somebody
was at the beginning.
Somebody brushing their hair or something. In the I didn't see that because I was wondering like how they skip from that till she hugged Landon with the thing. I skipped a block. I ain't seen none of that. He can't none of that shit. You know how I go. He was up there. And
Hey.
She didn't show up like this.
Coming down.
It's funny you said you know how it go, but me and you are not the same. So I don't know how it goes.
Yeah, like he ain't never.
I don't know how it goes,
Hey,
Marvin.
man, listen. I don't care.
I saw all my movie.
Listen, man. Hey.
I saw it all.
They
That's
made
why I
one-
can give it
they
what I
made
gave it.
$1.7 billion.
Gave him a C plus because you saw a lot of nothing.
It is what it is. I mean, I thought, but I enjoyed it. I gotta go back and watch that part though. I'm glad you know.
Oh, you missed that too.
No, I saw that part.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
You didn't see Pepper Potts.
in the Iron
You
Man.
didn't see Pepper Potts?
Yeah.
because she has powers
So
from
you,
something else.
I'm
though,
starting.
Well,
So
she
you
had got-
didn't like the scene where they
From
brought.
Iron Man. She has
Yeah.
powers from something else.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
But anyway,
But you didn't like the scene where all the women came together
Nah, it wasn't that
collectively,
powerful.
and you didn't see Pepper Potts
It wasn't
fighting.
powerful.
So you probably didn't see Scarlett Johansson fight too. So I'm starting to think
I saw Scarlet.
that there's a little misogyny going on.
It's some more
It
bullshit.
just wasn't
It's some
powerful.
more. It's some more bullshit I want to address. Now, New Asgard is Ireland.
No, that's
where
right.
they at.
That's about right.
That's where they at.
Yeah.
They on Earth.
Yeah.
How the hell did Valkyrie get the goddamn horse with the wings on it? Where she keep that motherfucker at?
Pegasus.
Yeah.
I think he was in the garage. He came with it. They came back. They all came back though.
What'd you say? Where she got it from?
Where she get a goddamn horse with the wings on? She ain't
They
had
went.
that
They
shit.
went in time to
They
get
don't
it.
have them.
She went back in time. You know, you
See,
saw it.
like little shit like that. I be looking at shit like that. Like the
Oh,
fuck?
so you
Where
can
the
see
horse
that.
was at? Where you put that horse at?
Yeah, the fuck. She gonna fly the shit with the horse with the wings on it.
And the horse was flying.
And remember, Thor is 1,500 years old.
Mm-hmm.
When they was fighting his sister, he wasn't even born yet. That's when they was on the horse when she lost the horse. Where the horse been?
You going too deep into it.
No! Where the
You going
horse
too
been
deep.
for
You going too-
1,500
you going-
years?
That horse was
Asgard destroyed. They ain't got no field for him to eat. Where the fucking horse come from with the
Steve-
wings on it?
Steve Brown said that horse came from Cumberland Mall. He said Asgard is in Cumberland Mall.
Nigga, where the horse come from? See, I be thinking about shit. If Thor 1,500 years old and she got killed way before he was born by his sister, and that's when all the horses died, the horse was gone. She come back. Where the fuck she get a horse from?
See, that's not the question. You wait.
See, y'all don't be. See, I be.
And
I'm
I'm
woke. See, I'm woke.
I'm gonna be
woke.
honest, man.
See, I'm woke.
And
I'm
I
woke.
tell you what,
You
I
woke.
understand. I understand why you asking those
You
questions.
groggy.
Because
I'm
if you
woke.
had seen the same movie I seen, you wouldn't be worried about that kind of stuff. The things
man, it's
I'm
a good
worried
question,
about
though.
actually
Y'all gonna
happen.
mad with me because I'm woke.
Oh, nah, it's good.
All right. So, what was your favorite part?
I mean, shoot, it was a lot of good parts, man. I ain't gonna. Here's the thing about me. I'm just now getting to in this Avengers stuff like that. So.
Okay, so this ain't you ain't even about that.
No,
life.
I'm just no, but I had to go back.
Wow.
I had to go.
Wow.
I saw all of it. I went back.
And here I
went to go
thought it
see
was only
Thor.
one person at the
I
table.
went to go see. I had to go back and look at
all of it. I seen all of it.
Yeah, I had to go look at all of it. So
See,
I
every
it's a
movie.
lot of good
Did you
parts.
see all of them the same way? You saw the last one?
I mean, hey man.
So you don't even say what's your
No,
favorite
man.
part? I want to.
I mean, it was a lot of good parts in it. I mean, the best part though is when your boy came, Doctor Strange, and he opened up the skies and them jokers came back. That was dope.
Nigga, my best part when fucking Captain America got that hammer.
That's what I'm telling you. But that's the question is, I don't know how is he able to
He
use
was-
it?
it's in the comic book.
He
In the comic book,
he
how's
almost
he
picked
able to
it up
use it?
because he
'Cause
worthy.
he's
worthy.
worthy.
He pure heart. He worthy. So
guess
he
that.
almost picked it up in Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. Yep.
And
when they had it on the table, it
teasing
moved.
that. Shit. Nigga, when he hit that, he picked that fucking. I was like, oh shit.
Cause I'm trying to everybody
He
trying to
went
know how
off.
that joker picked the doggone thing up. But he's worthy, I guess.
in game battle was so epic. I had goosebumps watching.
That was dope.
thing.
That was dope.
When you sit here and from the moment they started fighting,
Yeah.
and Thanos was getting the best Hawkeye's off on a chase. He's trying to keep the glove away from these little toilet creatures, and he running through the sewers. I thought the Ninja Turtles was about to jump out and help him, but Thanos is ripping the shield apart. I'm like, he done tore the shield up like it was a styrofoam cup. I said,
Thanos
man.
wasn't playing.
And then when he kept making them portals and everybody started walking.
But wait, to sit there.
That's what I'm talking about.
And to sit there, you seen how the shield was chipped off. And what's Captain America's favorite word? I could do this all day. And I started looking like all day then became 9-hour job. And nigga, it was 8 to 5 right there. He's like, I
was happy that they show how powerful Scarlet Witch actually is.
Yes, she's powerful.
Now, when the portals was opened up, on my version, it looked like somebody walking through a garage door. Now, mine didn't do right. Somebody opened the door. Yeah, a doorbell rang when he walked through mine.
I hope
a doorbell rang.
I hope your eyesight was affected in a different kind of way from watching that kind of quality on whatever you watched it on. Now, I'm not the one to sit here and bust nobody bubble on how they view things.
My shit looked like it was. I was looking at through a fish tank.
But your reviews is gonna be a lot different than mine. You got the nerve to even sit at this table and speak on this conversation about the end game.
Nigga was talking all in the background. Somebody sitting here. I actually heard that.
Hey, man.
Somebody was saying, somebody sitting here, scoot over. Like,
look, I'm telling you right now. The end game I saw credits. Did you even have credits?
No, they
at
don't
your
do credits at mine.
You didn't.
Oh, so you didn't see the noise?
No, they didn't do that.
It's like a noise at the
They
end.
don't do that at the theater I was at.
Yeah, the theater.
When them people start coming out them,
I stayed late.
When I seen Black Panther come out,
that was dope. That joint was powerful, man.
It was some Nigerians in the building with me. They was like, brother, get out, Mikey. Look at him, he is here. The king is here. Show him what you are made of. I was ready to see his mama come out. Show him who you are.
Yeah, man, that was a dope moment right there, boy.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's the dopest moment when they opened them joints up. That was the dopest because you knew they was coming back. We just didn't know when and how.
I had tears in my eyes.
I knew they was coming back
through that portal.
I knew.
Some people said they were crying. Some people said they was crying.
There was a lot of people that was crying in the theaters where I was at.
No, people cried when Iron Man died. Mm-hmm. People was lit. I heard a
damn,
like blowing their nose, crying, and I'm like, "Yo, are you really crying?" Like
his wife took it too easy.
What did the people cry when you was watching it at?
I didn't hear them.
Yeah, they were
I
crying.
didn't hear nobody.
But did you hear them through the screen?
I heard somebody say, "With my popcorn." Somebody took my goddamn popcorn.
But they say they were crying because that's the end of Iron Man. That's the end of Robert Downey. Period. Like he ain't gonna be doing.
But his wife took it too easy. She said we gonna be fine. Like she ain't break down or nothing.
Cause she got a nice settlement. His wife got a severance
life
package.
Insurance, man.
She had just signed up with Prime America too.
Some Amazon money.
Man, she got dope life insurance right now, man. Yeah.
Pepper pot.
Look, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to nobody, man. When I seen them portals open, because Captain Rogers was on his last, was joyful.
The one I saw was pretty good too.
Ain't the same experience.
Joker made $1.7 million, man.
Billion.
God.
That's the most ever, right? In a week.
It probably would have made 1.7 billion plus
14
if certain people would have showed up.
They don't need it. They don't need it.
All I'm saying is
they don't need it.
Thanos was talking.
I need that glove,
Thanos said, I'm going to
man.
enjoy.
I need that glove.
I'm going to enjoy destroying this stubborn little planet, and I'm going to start from scratch since y'all don't know how to die.
Hey.
Boy, that portal open.
We need that thing. I need that Thanos glove.
Oh my God.
You need that glove. What you gonna do with it?
We need some people to disappear.
Hecklers. I would snap my finger at every heckler.
That's the first person you'll make disappear?
Yeah, hecklers. I hate hecklers.
Man, I need some things.
I think they are fucking shit stains of the earth.
Who you make disappear, man? Wellens, if you had that glove.
Trump.
No, honestly,
keep Trump.
I'll keep Trump. Trump is. I'm gonna tell you why. Black people have not wanted to support more of each other now more than any other time. Any other time we were just going and investing in other people's businesses. gladly, willy-nilly, not thinking, not consciously thinking, not waking up intentionally saying, my whole outfit should be black on. From my hat to my shirt to my pants. Because they do us any kind of way. There's no reason we should be.
So your snap, what would your snap? How would your snap affect that?
How would my snap affect that?
So you'll keep Trump. You won't get.
I would have to snap. Look,
I know you'll get rid of Trump.
I snap all the police that have ever killed anybody. I snap them away. All police that have committed any murder against unarmed citizens. I would snap them away.
I snap away Kodak Black.
Snap away.
Bring Tupac back.
I went too serious. I had to put. They over here talking about people. I'm sorry, my bad.
They're talking with.
They're talking with black on.
I'm gonna snap away all the racist cops.
If you snap and make everybody go do black on, that shit ain't gonna last but a week. Because somebody gonna be late, somebody food gonna be stale, something bad gonna happen.
I'd rather take that than get called nigga while I'm trying to order something. Yeah, I do what I want, nigga.
How often do that happen to you?
It happened to Rick Fox. He got the wet and wavy.
Hey man.
It happened to Rick Fox. He came in
if you could use your snap to help black owned businesses, like what would you take away from? How would you make black owned businesses more efficient?
They efficient now.
Not all of them.
Ain't no wrong with it.
Now.
Nah, here's it, man.
I got a situation right there in the driveway.
Well,
yeah, I showed you. Yeah, see that? See.
Here's the thing. When I with black-owned business, they don't have the
resources.
Resources, same thing. They don't have the same resources.
No, you said a sorcerer.
You got to go back to it.
Like Merlin.
They don't have the resources.
They don't have Merlin
as other companies. Like so they. But that's why we got to keep supporting. Like even with your situation, you know what I'm saying. If he was a dude that had, resources.
He got the contract for the neighborhood. He got the resource. They had the bid.
Hey.
He got the trucks, the shit. He got everything.
Hey.
But like restaurants.
No, go back to him.
I mean, okay, let's go back to him.
So
he fucked up.
Here's what I say.
And I always shop.
Sometimes we don't have the resource, especially when it comes to restaurants.
We're not talking about that.
Resources, man.
If I had to do anything, if I could say one thing to improve black businesses, customer service. Everybody keep
do with resources.
Fuck the resources. You need customer service because things happen, but there's a way to handle things besides, what
I'm saying is this. This is what
you want me to do.
So check this out.
Now I'm gonna always shop black on. I'm gonna always, me and my wife,
I love.
I support
very
black
aggressively. We very aggressively shop black on.
No, but okay.
I would like.
Here's my debate. Here's my argument.
Alton.
No. Here's my argument.
I'm gonna just say
Let him do his
argument.
My argument is this: when we go to other restaurants or other businesses, you go to McDonald's, you go to Applebee's, you go to all these other restaurants and have bad moments. You go to Walmart. Walmart got long lines. We complain, but we still go.
I'm not saying don't support. I'm saying if there's anything I could do to make it better. We're talking about make it better. We're not talking about
Walmart
don't go back.
Wait.
I'm still gonna support.
Go.
I'm still gonna support black business. But what I am saying is, why don't everybody stop trying to be the next business to open and somebody open up a school for customer service? I would love to see a school for customer service.
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree.
There are programs and conferences for customer service.
This is where it bothers me because
just because you loud don't mean you right.
Nah, because if one of them
both of y'all loud,
well, if one of them companies, that you go to, we always separate the company from that person. Or it was just that person. We don't do that with black business. When stuff happened to Starbucks, when stuff happened to Chick-fil-A, we got to go after that person. It wasn't the old Starbucks. It wasn't the whole stuff. We go after that one person.
Me and you had this conversation.
But we don't. I'm just saying.
We didn't have the conversation. Okay, now.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to tell you this. Go back. I live in the black community. I like living in the black community. All my family black. I like black shit, like black food, black music, black entertainment. And my job, I entertain black people, this, that, and other. Who is going to more so affect me negatively is the people that I'm around. I don't give a fuck what Starbucks doing. I don't go Starbucks. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, that's a whole nother conversation. Who in the hell is the cashiers at Walmart? If you gonna get bad customer service, I mean, over here, over this way, we in the black community.
But you still go back. That's what I'm saying, though.
Well, yeah, and I'm gonna go back to the us too. But it's just that all I'm saying is, stop putting the funky attitude, bitch, in the front to greet people. If you stop, put that bitch in the back. There's got to be some jobs in the back that she can do.
Saying, all I'm saying, my thing is, we have bad experiences at other white-owned businesses.
But I shop in black-owned, most of them in black community.
And me too. But what I'm saying is this. I don't know why we got to be so hard on black. That's where we going most. Because the stigma is black businesses and black companies. Like, it's always a bad thing when it comes to black-owned business. We always got something when they're dealing with customer service. They got stuff too late. They don't do stuff right. And all that, and I'm like, come on, man. Let's put
out some constructive honesty.
All companies do.
All I'm saying is, can we have some great customer service? That's it.
Across the board, then.
Don't
be talking about just black.
Yeah. Because look,
I'm tired of y'all talking about us.
Bruh.
No. I get all that. I mean, if anybody needs some constructive criticism, is good. Didn't say that. I'm not saying don't stop supporting them. I'm saying keep supporting them. But ain't nothing wrong when I come up to the place and you say, hi, how are you doing? You look happy to see me. Don't look bothered to see me when my money is, you look like you don't even want the money.
We talking about everybody.
Well, we just talked about the other day. I ain't going to put them people out there because I love them people. We just was talking about a restaurant the other day. You were recommended to me. I told you I've been going. The lady who usually greets you and takes your money got sick or something. She was gone. They put the little young girl up there. The young girl ain't have no good customer service. The next door app for the community in this area ripped her ass to shreds.
They ain't do that with McDonald's.
They ain't going to McDonald's. They going there. That's in the neighborhood. That's where they want to go.
Hey, McDonald's got tons of bad reviews. Yep, it's bringing out tons of restaurants.
I ain't say I had a problem with it.
But we still go.
Huh?
We still go to McDonald's.
Who still go? People who are okay with dealing with it.
People still go to McDonald's.
People who are okay with dealing with it. There's no reason I should pull up to the drive-thru in here. Yeah.
Well,
you ain't gonna hear that up in Alpharetta at the McDonald's.
You may.
I hear.
I ain't.
Yeah. I don't even know when to start.
I used to stay up there.
All I'm saying, you know.
But I mean,
I take up for my black-owned business.
Look, it's tons
and
of
I'm gonna continue to support.
Take up for them.
But the honest conversations is what we can't have.
It's just customer service.
Okay, so me and my family go to this restaurant, brand new black-owned business. Okay, of course we're gonna go support. Let's get them. Let's get them out. I'm not gonna put them people out there. But we go to the place, we sit down. I see some people that I know. Hey man, how's the food? Oh man, it's good. So we sitting there and we waiting. Nobody comes and asks us if we want a water. Nobody comes and says nothing. So we just sitting there. And we talking amongst ourselves. We having a conversation. But then it started dawning on us, man, when the hell is somebody going to come and say something? Nobody never came. And so then somebody had to address it. Like, excuse me. Like, what do we have to do? We have to go up here, make the order or whatever. Because everybody around us eating. We sitting there. The lady, the owner, is in the back cooking. Came back past. Y'all, hold on, baby. Hold on. We going to get to you. Mm-hmm. She go to do some shit at the cash register, straighten some shit out with a credit card, go back in the back, come back. Baby, we sorry, we ain't got no more food. Nigga, we been sitting there 15 minutes.
That's white. Was it black on?
Yeah.
I thought you was about to get to it. I thought you were saying
they had no more food.
The good experiences.
They had no more food.
What you mean?
I thought
I don't know what she mean either. That's what she told us.
That's why
I mean, did y'all end up eating anyway?
Not there.
But y'all got up and left?
We had to leave. After we didn't sit there.
The thing is about life, man. You know.
So now we finna get a lesson on life.
You know.
We want to have lunch.
McDonald's ice cream machine be messed up.
But and now before anybody get on my ass about it, listen, I understand that this happens in white-owned establishment too.
It does.
I'm in the black community. I shop in the black community, so I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on over there. I'm upset because where I go.
I'm just saying we publicly do it though. I mean, it's like when we put it out.
I ain't put the people out there.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, but most of the time when you talk about black-owned business, is these bad stereotypes and bad.
Well,
You know.
and if I can be completely honest, if I go to a white-owned establishment, I get funky attitude, I ain't going back. So when I go to a black-owned establishment, I get funky attitude, I ain't going back.
Look, I will say this. I've experienced bad, but I've experienced great service. And that's why I'm going to call this business name out. Urban Grind. It is a black-owned establishment, coffee shop here in Atlanta, Georgia. When I tell you, she takes care of her customers. She's the owner. She's a fantastic woman. That's the only place I've been getting my coffee for almost 3 years now. 3 years now since I've been in exclusively, because I get it every Tuesday. She knows my order. You want the mocha, medium, light on the mocha, almond milk. Boom.
That's
When
your
I sit here
favorite?
and she take care of me. I'm not the type to tip no register. You taking the order does not require a tip.
You know what? I say that again because I'm tired of y'all.
Look, I'm telling you now.
They need to stop putting that on the freaking receipt. That ain't cool.
Taking my order.
The cash, you know how when you just order something from the front and they have tip on there. And it's tempting like they,
So they got the tip.
So you don't give them?
I do, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I'm going to stop doing it.
I give, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
You ain't do shit.
But took my order.
I throw some. I have what I call tip money for the month for that beautiful black establishment. It comes out of my budget to tip them because she take care of me.
What's your minimum and maximum tip?
Good care of me.
What's your minimum tip? Your maximum tip?
Just round it up.
Did you carry the one? Did you carry the one?
Is this
$4.50? That joker rounded up to $5.
Is this an assault on my character?
No, I'm asking a question.
Because I question
because no matter what the bill is, no matter how low the bill, I can't see myself never giving less than $2. I'm gonna get $2. I don't care if it's $4.
I don't care how you watched in game. You hear me? But that does not give you the right to question my tipping abilities.
I tip well, man. If I'm sitting down and eating, I always tip $5.
Do you calculate? Okay, so you don't use a calculation.
No, I don't use a calculator. I give off what I feel at the moment and how well the person did.
Now if I got like if I'm at the cash register and I got dispatch, she hand me change back $1 and some change. I put all that in the tip jar. I just put it in the tip.
I'm tired of them doggone putting that on.
It is. Well, how you feel about people who say if you can't afford a tip, you don't need to be eating there? That enrages me. Because if you can't afford to goddamn work to survive with working there, you don't need to be working there. And if I say that, I'll be fucked up. But then you could tell me that I if I can't afford a tip, I don't need to be eating there.
I feel like if you sit down to eat, you should tip. Man.
No. But the tip they want. If I don't tip good, the person told me if you can't tip good, you shouldn't be eating there. You don't tell me where the fuck to eat. I eat where the fuck I want to eat.
Well,
right. Show enough, brother.
I ain't tell you where to work at. Shit, go get another job.
Stop doing that.
To be honest, and then that comes back.
I don't know how we got on black.
That comes back to the stereotype.
But it's good though. It's good.
It's good. I don't know because I was talking about trying to snap something away.
That black people don't tip. Now let me
I
be.
do tip.
I tip well, man.
Let me be honest.
Because them folks don't have nothing else. Oh, that's your drink.
Let's be honest.
Coca-Cola sponsor us, man.
No,
don't say that.
People,
no.
Don't do that.
You can cut that out.
You ain't cut that out.
They don't. That's why I be trying to hide the labels. I meant to turn this
Coca-Cola
off.
may give us something.
So look, we don't.
Not
We
the
don't
shit
want
we
Coca-Cola
talking.
money.
Not the shit.
So what I will say is, to be honest, when it comes to black people tipping in America, I think we shouldn't really have to tip. We done worked for 400 years free.
You talking about waitress?
We should. The restaurant should foot our bill. Period. The restaurant should be tipping on behalf of black folks.
What's good?
I don't know where you
get that concept from?
Where you get that from?
Where I get it from, we've been working for free. No money, no pay. We still ain't got reparations. So until reparations kicks in, the restaurants should be tipping for us.
Are we gonna ever get our
No,
reparations?
you ain't giving no dog on reparations. Nah, we ain't never with that.
I don't think we're gonna get it.
Don't get me wrong. Black folks tip. We tip.
And they better start talking about that, John.
We shouldn't have to.
Now,
Hey,
I talked to a
We
guy.
shouldn't have to.
I talked to a guy.
Restaurant need to be footing the bill on all of us. Period.
I talked to a dude who do Uber Eats, and I talked to a pizza delivery person, and they told me the absolute worst tippers is black women.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
And that's fine. What they gonna? You can't fault us. Y'all won't even let us come up out of the gutter.
Dude she said,
Good.
He said he gave her the thing. She said, and close the door.
I don't want to hear nothing about.
You can't say,
black people not tipping because guess what?
You can't say,
This country don't even want us to succeed.
But you can't say, You can't say, and close the door in their face.
What did you say? What did you say?
Some other stuff that if I eat the food there and that, because
what did you say about us not having resources to conduct business properly? You just said that. But what I'm saying is, if you already cutting us off to grow our own economy, then why you mad that we can't tip? Why you mad that a lot of us don't even have it to tip?
Can't say,
Shit. Folks be acting like we don't tip. We don't tip because they keep cutting our money short. They don't want us included in economics. Period.
That's why they can't tip.
So she has every right to go.
Is that why you can't tip? So going back to your question.
Yeah, what is your minimum tip?
It makes sense now.
No,
that nigga be looking at him like, devil, you devil. Yeah, I won't give you an extra dime, devil.
Look.
Devil!
He did all that to tell you. I ain't giving shit.
I actually tip pretty well. Don't.
That nigga tell you with the reparations.
No, I don't.
How you go to reparations and all that?
Look, Marvin has seen me pull out the money and tip.
I ain't seen that.
I like you ain't. You be looking at my hand every time.
No, I ain't never seen that.
Looking at me, 1, 2.
I ain't never seen that.
Oh man,
never seen that.
Okay,
we gotta stop. I mean, but you know reparations because these presidents like Bernie and all them. They trying to. I guess they trying to run off of that.
They say what we want to hear, but they think we want to hear.
But he messed up though when he talking about some giving the joke said like giving felons in jail the right to vote. So they were talking about the killers, like giving killers.
Yeah.
Because they was like, so
he lost some people.
Yeah, he lost because the dude asked him. So you telling me that the person that did the Olympic bombing, you know what I'm saying, or people that terrorize, you telling me they should have the right to vote?
Yeah.
It was like, well, yeah.
I'm all for nonviolent offenders being able to vote. But if you on there you use violent shit, you don't get to do shit.
Hey, is my mic on?
Yeah, your mic on.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But Bernie, hey, they asked Bernie Sanders on Breakfast Club whether he think black people should get reparations. He's like, no, I don't think a check will. Just writing off a check is good for the community. Nice. But I'll talk to that. But he started to skip over the question. He tried to say,
I don't think a check is good either. I think like all black kids should go to school for free or something like that, like scholarships or land, give land. Money. I don't think no money gonna do it.
I think money should be distributed within the community.
I want both.
To go to building schools and hospitals and all that. I think that's the kind of money we want. Capital.
Or like black people pay no taxes.
Capital we ain't got to pay on.
The Indians don't pay no taxes. They should slash our taxes or something like that. Yeah. But if you give a bunch of folks checks, that's gonna go hard.
I get that part, but I'm saying there should be some money. No,
because they gonna get it back.
Here,
boom.
They gonna get it back.
Depending on
they gon'
That would be the best thing America could do is
write all us a check. The money in the black community circulate goddamn 5 minutes before it get out of the fucking community. But they gonna get it right back. You right there be smart as shit.
But what did I just say? Put it into buildings, put it into schools, put it into the housing, developing areas, all that. They trying to take money from public schools right now. Bessie DeVos.
Yeah.
And put it in private schools.
She's a cunt. A funky cunt.
Yeah.
So I see.
You snap her away too, then.
Yes.
Snap her away.
I would be just fine with Thanos snapping that away.
Thanos, yeah, man. I need that club.
Like
man.
They don't understand how they trying to take what these schools don't even have.
Start snapping stuff away.
Do you understand the logistics of that? Like, you was in the military, but we both been in the military. We know that the military has. Has throughout the whole year logistics. They have a plan for the whole year and then some. Do you understand? For them to think about pulling school funding, they've already thought where they plan for those kids to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funneling them straight into prison.
Yeah.
They keep building more prisons. So at this day, what do you really think politicians can do for us that we can't do for ourselves?
I mean, that's what your boy Jay-Z. That was Jay-Z was rapping about.
Outside of the ones
like,
that's directly affecting the communities in your city, like your local senate or governor. Outside of those,
I mean, like I said, I think that's what your boy was rapping about, man.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, when he put that out, like we have power. I think we had $1.7 trillion economic, consumer economic. That's how much money black folks spend a year. $1.7 trillion. If we was a nation, we'd probably be number 3.
Okay.
So we spend a lot of money, but like I said, if we would take that money and start building our own and stop waiting.
We need more nipses.
We be waiting on stuff. Like we do have the opportunities there. We just got to do it. Build our community. I live on Memorial Drive. Well, y'all don't even, but I live on a street where it was really used to be popping. If you notice, a lot of black neighborhoods, it ain't popping like that. Like real hoods, you got a lot of boarded up buildings and stuff like that. So if we take the money and build these buildings up like them Asians are doing, because if you're in Atlanta, if you go up towards 85 North, Duluth, them Asians took all
everything.
Now
the Hispanics took all of Buford Highway.
Yep.
We need a Chinatown. We don't have it.
Wait. We are building. Let's not discredit the people who are doing.
But we ain't doing it enough.
We ain't doing it like that.
Let's be honest. We ain't doing it enough.
You do understand how hard we're being hit. We're being targeted strategically. It's knocking us down. Like it's really hurting us. As much as we do try. Let's not take
and I'm not saying some that are trying.
There's a bunch of vices against us.
But listen,
that shit ain't started yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
I get all that. But more so, do you see how hard the men are being hit? Do you see how hard?
They ain't just get hit yesterday.
I get all that.
So how long are we gonna sit up here and not be nipsies? If you got the resources, but what he's saying is ain't no Chinatowns, ain't no none of that.
Just think about okay. We in a neighborhood.
We've been here longer than the Chinese and the Mexicans. Why we ain't got that?
We drove through a neighborhood to get here. There's some nice houses around here. Just imagine that everybody in this community came together, brought their money together, bumped the government. We brought our money together and we purchased these buildings and these companies around us. We could build a doggone grocery store around the corner if the community will come together and do it. That's all I'm saying. And that's what your boy Jay-Z was rapping about. Like we could gentrify ourselves. We talking about people coming in gentrification. They coming in, but we could do it ourselves.
Do you understand that it's easier?
They was doing.
Do you understand that it's easier for Chinese people to get a loan before a black person?
I understand.
Do y'all understand how much easier it is?
Bump the loan. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about the loan.
They building off of loans.
Listen, but what I'm saying is
they not building off their own money.
Bump the loan.
You can't say that though.
But
because that's what it takes.
But what I'm saying,
for people who don't have any capital, people who don't have any assets, who don't have any buildings, loan has a lot to do.
What the loan got to do with spending in your community and your dollar.
I get all that, but it takes more than that to build up.
He's saying if you go to
I'm saying I don't give a fuck about no loan. If you ain't spending in your fucking community, if the dollar ain't circulating in the community. Why you think Black Wall Street? We had it. We was on our way to our Chinatowns with Black Wall Street.
They probably wouldn't care about no loan.
And no, they wasn't. And you
that's what I'm saying.
Fucking spending your own.
You know how Black Wall Street was built?
Go ahead.
The land had oil.
Okay.
The land that they gave them people had oil.
But there was Black Wall Streets in every fucking state, every fucking town. That wasn't the only one.
What happened?
Of course, we know.
White folks fucked it up.
We know what happened.
So now, do you think they fucked it up physically? Do you think there's not underhanded practices to even keep?
Absolutely, redistrict lines evidently. So what we gonna do? Just gonna be upset?
You saying that as if just because they gonna do something, what? So we don't do anything?
I'm not saying that.
That's what.
But that's what it sounds like.
What I'm saying is you're being harder on black. It sounds like
I'm black. Yes, I need my shit to get right. I need us to get right.
And I just told you said we need to spend the dollars in our own community. Well, we gotta buy the community to spend dollars in the community.
And I'm saying we can.
And how you gonna buy the community if they making it hard for you to get a loan?
You don't need a loan.
Spending capital.
You don't need a loan.
Well, where the money? You talking about putting the money together? Everybody needs to be in a good position to put that money together.
We put the money together.
Everybody not in a good position.
Of course.
Then on top of that, you still gotta worry about teaching people to get out of that mental state of not trusting one another.
Why do we have to go outside the community to go to a nice mall?
Well, you know why.
We ain't spending money in our own.
No, but why? Why do we have to go outside the community to go to a nice mall? Why are the malls in the black community failing?
Right, because South DeKalb Mall in Atlanta was a popping, and some people that ain't even from Atlanta know about South DeKalb Mall. That mall is going down. The nice stores
fucking leave.
It's going down.
And then you don't buy in there because why don't people go in there and buy? Because it be craziness going on a lot of fucking times, and they want to go into environments to where they don't feel like they finna get shot in the face.
Of course.
So I mean, it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious fucking cycle, man. But it ain't got nothing to do with no loans.
No, I get
it. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
we just listened to the video where they said they section it off. You know, they red tape that. They red zone
red line
that place. They red zone places where they don't want it. They're not approving of anything being built on that area to make it a value.
They drive the property down, so then they come in, buy up everything, and then raise it up. But it's like we got enemies at the gate. We got enemies foreign and domestic. Okay. We can't fucking goddamn deal with the foreign ones because we got domestic ones. So we got to figure out what the fuck's going on. So we see
what the issue is. What would you offer up as a solution, Alton? We see the issues. We see the issues very clear as day. They are not going to give us anything.
They ain't going to give it. We can't wait for it.
So what?
We can't wait for it. You got to do it. You got to do everything on your own. You have to do it. You have to build on your own. You have to take your money, your own resources, your money, and build on your own. If you keep waiting for a loan and keep waiting, it ain't going to happen.
All right, so how?
You do it. Save your money.
Okay.
You at a job, save your money. If you want something, if you want that company, if you want that building, whatever you want, do it on your own. It was sad that we don't even have a black grocery store. I was thinking about stuff like that.
They don't have many.
We don't have, but it ain't a lot.
One in Atlanta, there's one in Atlanta.
I just found out there's a black gas station, BP, I think in Snellville somewhere. So it's like these things.
Yeah. I saw that.
But it's like, man, why can't we come together?
We are coming together.
Well, I'm just saying, why we can't come together, find, it's probably some gas stations around, old gas stations around that probably ain't doing nothing, and build our own gas station. We can do it if we come together and make it happen.
Yeah, I believe that 100%. 100%.
Well, Marvin, why are you over there?
Because y'all talking about action, and ain't none of that gonna happen until we change mindset.
Yeah, and I do believe that.
Nothing.
We do understand that we've been affected mentally for a long.
Yeah. I do understand that.
It takes.
What's the first thing we say? Man, we're gonna take for the black community. Unity. You will never get unity if we don't start respecting one another.
But
you will never get it. Ever, never. You will never have unity if we don't start respecting one another. We don't respect one another.
But this what I think.
Not just respect.
No,
I think it's a lot to do with trust issues too.
Well, here's the thing.
It's a combination. Respect. It's a combination of respect and trust. So
this is what I feel though.
See, I don't think y'all don't really understand how deep I'm talking about it though.
I get what I'm saying.
Now, something as simple as you fucking walking down the middle of a fucking lane in the parking lot at the grocery store, and then you hear a car behind you and somebody say something, and then it's attitude, man, fuck them folks, they be all right. That shit is killing us because that's how we are with one another. We don't give a fuck, man. Fuck them people, man. Fuck, hey, man, whatever.
I think that's in every community, though. Listen, I'm telling you, Marvin.
That's in every community.
It's hate in every community.
Ain't in every community.
Yes, it is.
I'm not in every community, so I don't give a fuck.
But you try to make it seem like it's just a singular problem.
I don't give a fuck what's happening over there.
What I'm saying is this. To me, I think all this stuff we're talking about happening in every community. We the only one that publicize it.
I done lived all over this goddamn country. I done lived all over this country. I done lived in good neighborhoods, bad neighborhoods, black or white. I'm telling you,
and they may do it in a different way.
That's some shit that's going on with us. That man, fuck them people. Man, fuck that. Like that shit. What you get in the white community is that privilege shit. Do shit because of privilege. What you get with us is, man, fuck them people, man. Hey, fuck, man, they be all right, man.
We grew up rough.
Fuck about them people.
We grew up rough.
You grew up hard. Fuck if you grew up a slave. Nigga, you ain't finna be out here goddamn doing that shit to people and think goddamn you gonna get something from it or shit gonna get better. And that's how you walk around, live your life.
All I'm saying, if we stop putting our family, our community problems to the world, our what we have with each other, we stop giving them that access to that information, we'll do better. Because this stuff happened in every community.
Yeah.
They just don't talk about it, and they just don't put it out there like
solutions.
That. So
that's it.
Bruh.
I just think
that sounds so good. What y'all saying? It sounds so good. Now, I'm gonna put it in this context here. You can sit there all day. You say whatever you want to say. Don't you sit up here and tell me the way you get treated at certain comedy clubs is the way you get treated at other comedy clubs. We just gonna leave it at that.
It's a different way. It's a different way.
Nah.
It's a different way.
No. We just came from one.
It's a different way.
We just came from one. All three of us, we just came from one.
But what I'm saying is, on the back end, we still have issues in a different way.
I'm just saying, but don't say it's the same.
But it is.
It ain't the same.
It is.
The way you get treated at a goddamn improv,
dude.
There's another spot, and we can leave that alone. We not gonna put nobody out here. It's different.
But it's the same in a certain way when it comes to working there.
No, it is not. The experience is fucking completely black and white. It's up and down.
It's
night and day.
To me, it's the same. Sometimes it's the same, man.
I have listened to you bitch about what's going on at the club. You ain't seen that shit at other spots.
What I'm saying is, I ain't talking about as far as customer service, but I'm talking about just
how you treated, what they have for you, what they put out in the green room. But also,
you can't get in there on sometimes. You can't get in on a certain date. You can't get in there on the weekend.
You can't get in the other motherfucker. But when the last time you been on the stage there?
I'm just saying.
But I ain't been on question.
I've just been on both. I know when I go on,
and he ain't saying nothing because he know.
When I go on certain side, when I go on certain sides of it, it's the same. Like it's one club here in Atlanta. I don't even like going up there because it's like I gotta freaking kiss somebody's ass just to get in there and work. And I'm not about to do that. But the other club showed me love.
And why you don't go to the other one?
Which one you talking about?
Right.
And why?
But the club that the club that I will go to, I get love. Listen, here's the thing. If I go to certain clubs in Atlanta, I know I get so much love. I know I can do what I need. I can run an event there. I can do whatever, blah, 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 blah. I can get in there. These other clubs, they ain't studying me.
But why won't you go to some of them? The one that you probably get up easier. Why won't you go? There's reasons.
I go. And I've been and I work there and I've been paid to work there.
So, all right.
I don't want to put nobody out. You right now, you tripping.
I'm just saying,
you tripping right now.
All right, so this
it's unmanageable Negro. We ain't gonna say nobody's name.
But I'm saying, no, they still showed me
There's
love.
a reason why you don't go over there.
There's a reason why. But but I ain't gonna sit there and act like they don't show me love when I need.
I know, but there's a reason why you don't go over there, and you would rather go to the other one.
But all I'm saying is this. Going back to what I'm saying about the black business, black community. What we should do is we got to keep our business to ourselves. There's issues in other communities. You just don't hear about them. Because why? They don't talk about it to people that ain't them. If we stop there, and we'll be a better community. Bruh. And start hiding what we doing. Like, let's keep it in the family.
Bruh, I got a promoter call me today, hours before y'all showed up. He needed a list of people to work a certain club. I didn't even give him y'all. Because that ain't y'all shit. That ain't how y'all get down. It's a difference. You can't say it ain't a difference. If I would have threw you this fucking work, you look at me, nah, doc, I don't do that. I ain't finna do that.
This is what different. This goes back to what I simply said when it comes to customer service, how you treat your patrons and how you treat your staff. Period. We have to adjust that.
Whoever is doing the customer service for Chick-fil-A need to train everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chick-fil-A make you feel like you a special person, man.
But
But they have dog. But think about it though. Go to Chick-fil-A on a Saturday. They got 1,000 freaking people working. That's how they able to get you in and get you out. They got to look at the people they got. They got 1,000 people.
And they have
all the people they got working.
They have capital. They have money.
They got money to hire them.
Now y'all agreeing with what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We've been
giving the short end of the stick on a regular basis.
I'm just saying, do that. Like, give Slutty Vegan right there that kind of capital
Shout out to Sluggy V.
to hire a bunch of people. She won't have to have that long line like that. That's all I'm saying, man. It's the resource.
Over y'all bullshit, man.
No. Here's what I'm
You
trying
talking about the comedy club?
Yeah.
Man. But I'm just saying, you still have to. What I'm saying is, of course, okay, great, they treat, but you still have to deal with other issues with them. What?
Y'all bullshitting.
I mean,
I get it.
I'm just saying, man. I don't like us. I understand that you gonna
We
be
shouldn't
hard.
air our dirty laundry. That's what you're saying.
And you gonna be hard on your own. That's just what we do. But I don't feel like, to me, I think we make it worse on us, and it don't have to be that bad for a black community. But you going to it's getting to a point when you go into a black company or black restaurant, it's almost like you expect it.
If I would have gave you this
it's
gig
sad.
and you would have did that gig, you've been pissed with me when you got
I probably
there.
wouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
I mean, beforehand.
Exactly.
It
But that's
depends.
what I'm saying. But that's what we do. If I know it's something, man, that ain't you, dog. That ain't what you want. And I'm not criticizing. I'm just, it is what it is. It ain't the best situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to be honest. It just ain't the best situation. Why ain't it the best situation? I know where you want to go, and I know where you don't want to go. And there's a reason why you don't want to go there, and it's a reason why you want to go to the other place. We can't sugarcoat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, so don't be. I mean, we can be hard on our own, but just let's stop airing that junk out, man.
Yeah. So what I did want to close out on a positive note, once again, with that circumstance, is my whole point of stating and making the statement that I was making, right, was simply to say that because of everything we've been through, and I get it. We got to respect each other. We got to treat one another right. But there, you're going to always have that class of people who don't. So let's find those minds who do value each other, who do treat, and let's build with those people. Those are the people we need to be more concerned about. Those are the people we need to be building more relationships with. And the more examples we set, the more examples we broadcast, the more that imagery starts to be seen all over, as per sharing bad imagery of people doing whatever or fighting and all that. The more we start seeing more positive, the more it's going to affect more people, the more it's going to be shared, the more it's going to spread, right? But to be hard on us, knowing all the things that we continue to go, like we're a target every day, that doesn't get us nowhere. Like I can really sit down and say, man, that community is low down, but I know why. You know why.
There's systems against it.
You know why.
Been systems.
So
Ignoring it ain't helping.
No. We're not going to ignore it. But what I am saying is that we need to focus. Let's build from the positives that we have to build. Let's say what it simply is. Customer service and treatment of staff needs to change. And whether that changes or not, you're just going to be at the detriment of your own business. So you can't blame us for not supporting because you chose not to go.
But they do blame you for don't support.
But I'm saying they don't have the resource. And I want to get away from it, but it's just, like I said, they hire who they can hire, who they can afford. When you go to black community, black company, black restaurant, they're going to hire who they can hire and who they can afford. Most of the times, if you really think about it, it's people that you be like, dang, I can't believe they got a job.
Now, I get all.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But that's who I can afford.
I get that. But doesn't mean that you can't instill in them a sense of pride in doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
To where, because, man, I come from Arkansas. When I sit here and tell you another great black business, New Tyler Barbershop. I went to school for haircutting. And when I sit here and tell you this man used to walk to his school every day, the owner of that barbershop walked to his school every day. He shake everybody's hand like he know you personally. How you doing? How you doing, sir? How you doing? He call you, sir. How you doing, young man? You doing all right? Are you enjoying? Are you getting what you need to know from the school? He personally talks to the students to make sure they're getting what they. And it's a very great school. It's pumped out a lot of people. He personally talks to them. His son, who is the owner, Rick, very great guy as well. Personally talks to make sure everybody. He never felt like he was bothered. Anytime I felt like I was slacking on my cuts, or I just wanted to learn more. They educated you properly. They talked to you. They taught you. He was professional about how he did everything. And when I sit here, I saw some of the most humble. We talking about, you ever met one of them old school guys who used to shine shoes to make money? That kind of person? That kind of attitude. Very humble, very meek, but also very successful because he had great customer service.
Yeah.
Speaking of black-owned businesses, I never had a bad experience at This Is It, and I eat there all the time. Shout out, This Is It, man.
I missed that commercial. Yeah, man.
I seen Griffin one in the commercial.
Yeah,
Man.
Griffith's in the commercial.
You just
now.
got, like I said, man. We gotta
Doing
keep
good.
it.
Shout out to the number one NFL draft pick and the number one National Baseball League draft pick at the same time. That's never happened.
Yes, I saw that.
Happened, man.
What's his name? Kier. I can't really pronounce it.
Punk ass Trump. He chose to.
We
give a
already know what to
shout-out
expect with him.
The second round draft pick who went to San Francisco of all places. This dude who spews little hate there, sympathizer with white nationalist views and stuff like that. You know, I wonder how he's gonna be treated in the locker room.
Shouted him out.
Oh, he gonna
Nick Bosa, what his name is?
I won't be all in that NFL
trash it. Yeah, it's.
I'm disappointed with San Francisco.
Oh, Tommy loved. You know, Tommy Lauren loved when she saw that. She was like, oh, because he supports Trump. She tried to put it off. She tried to ignore the bad that he was putting out. Oh, because he supports Trump. Need I dare say a man who loves his country, a patriot, a very patriotic. Tommy ain't even got no eyebrows. I stopped respecting her when I saw this.
She's a cock holster.
So I don't even. They predictable.
She's a dick garage.
Have we? Are we not
penis
seeing,
pocket?
Are we not seeing their predictability when it comes to politics? Who are there to just stir up trouble and get famous off of black people promoting them?
It's just like I said, them folks going for who will benefit them best.
Right, absolutely.
That's what white folks do.
And see this is what. So
that's all we can't get mad at
that nobody's paying attention to. Trump getting away with all this shit. Let's say we get a Democrat in office next. You know, they don't even understand. He set the precedence. The Democrat gonna be horrible too. They gonna lie to your face and they gonna just fucking walk away with it. Ain't nobody gonna never feel a need to clarify themselves or nothing. He has set the fucking bar.
Hey, like I said, man, them folks they again they thrive because one, they support people that's gonna benefit them regardless of their morals. Regardless of what they say, regardless of what they do, if you benefit me, if you can make me some money, if you can make that's what they do. Black folks, we don't really do that. Let's
put it like this.
They keep that stuff. They keep their family business. I'm
gonna keep it 100.
That's what
I'm gonna keep it 100.
And other countries.
I'm gonna keep it 100. The main reason white people are successful in this country is because they don't lock up their real criminals. Period. They don't lock up their real criminals.
That's the main reason why they successful?
The main reason. All these people that own these companies are criminals.
Criminals.
Most of them.
Criminals. Have people killed.
Most of the people who support Donald Trump, you know why they support him? Criminals.
They criminals, man. But they ain't going to say nothing.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just
look
trying
at
to
Hollywood.
That's the main reason why they successful.
Look at Hollywood. Shoot. Imagine if they locked up their people the way they lock us up.
That's what they don't.
Well, they don't even see. They don't even see what they do as criminal. They don't even see.
No, they know it's wrong.
And you know, it's white people out there really do think they chosen people over black people. They think they smarter. They think they are put here supposedly in positions of power over us.
And I get
it's
that.
It's amazing that in 2019 you got people out here who still
but
feel that way.
The only way, if we worked as hard as they do to cover up for their criminals, look at the Catholic Church.
Cover.
Look at the Catholic Church. That church should have been burnt down to the ground. You are talking about an establishment that is culturally raping their children.
But you know how much money they raise and how much money they bring in?
And how much money do they funnel?
Thank you. They're not about to get rid of them.
But y'all talking about supporting our criminals. We don't support the people that are doing good.
I get all that. But what I'm saying is that.
But what if we supported everybody that did good?
They don't care about nobody doing good.
What if we fuck them? What if we supported everybody that did good?
We're gonna continue. Let's say
we'll support somebody to do good, and then they'll cheat on their wife, and we won't support no more.
So let's just say this.
That's what we do. They'll cheat on their wife, and then we start supporting.
Let's just say this.
Families do it. Pookie get out of jail. Pookie be in and out of jail, and they'll throw Pookie a fucking block party to get out. You got 2 or 3 people in the family get degrees. Won't nobody say nothing. We uplift bullshit.
But guess what?
But I'm saying they do the same thing.
But
man.
I ain't white though. I don't give a fuck what they doing over there.
They do the same
You're not hearing
man.
it. Societal norm is changing.
But
Societal, you understand? societal norm for what we are doing is changing. There has been a big shift in the community. There are more successful women out there. There are more successful men than there are.
And when I'm saying,
so we are coming up.
What I'm saying
it's
is like,
slow, it's gradual, but we're coming up, and we're coming off the backs of real, honest, hard work. And don't get me wrong, it's some dealers in there that we've come up off the backs of. Our communities are raised off like, but their communities.
White folks just don't bash their own in public like that. That's all I'm saying.
They protect their criminals.
They ain't gonna bash them. They ain't gonna
I
talk
ain't protecting no criminals.
And
I don't give a fuck if they do it.
And like I said, I remember one time you said that, but that make us better people.
Your grandmama told you, and your mama's told you a long time ago, if somebody else jump off the bridge, you gonna do it?
No,
that's some shit. I don't give a fuck what they doing. I ain't doing it.
I mean, both black people were raised on great morals.
Yeah,
we are morally.
You know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need him to get another goddamn tripod. That's
that
tripod. You tussling with this motherfucker every goddamn time we do. Good Lord, nigga.
That joke
throw that shit in the trash.
It keeps sinking.
That Tyrannosaurus Rex.
God damn.
No, octopus.
Keep on sinking.
That motherfucking seen better days. Y'all should see this shit. This nigga got a prop, a little speaker under it. That shit still ain't
dinosaur.
Right.
So once again,
let's go, man. Let's go. Cause
we're doing great. We're doing good.
Let's get out of there.
It's good to see black people supporting black people. Don't think it's not happening. I love supporting black business. I've told you guys about a couple stories about the black business I supported.
Dope.
New Tyler Barber College, awesome place. Go get your hair cut. I love it. And
speaking of black people,
John Singleton.
Dog, let's support him. He dead though.
We
supported him while he was
supported him though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Boys in the Hood was.
Boys in the Hood.
I say Boys in the Hood was one of my
one
of my most impactful movies. It was a hard movie to watch, but it was a very.
What's his least favorite movie that he did?
I gotta go back through his
Baby Boy. Baby Boy is the bane of my existence.
I mean, you know,
they played that shit every 5 minutes on BET. They made me hate it. I
mean, Baby Boy.
They played it. They literally played it every day.
That's the only way.
That's the only reason. For 4 years, they played it every day.
Look, that's the only reason why you don't like Baby Boy.
Oh my god.
Now I will say this.
Baby Boy, classic, man.
I
mean, it ain't classic, like, but
Look, I like Baby Boy. I used to see it. I used to work in the Dollar Theater, so I used to see it. There was parts in Baby Boy that I loved to go see.
Fuck your fort, little nigga. That was my part.
Huh?
Fuck your fort, little nigga.
Snoop Dogg.
Man, he knocked that whole
part. Dirty game, man.
Yo, Snoop Dogg had on the loosest tank top you will ever see. I don't know if he. Look,
it's like he was a little girl had on his mama training bra.
Man, Snoop Dogg had on a blouse.
That I think Marlon got a joke about that though.
That thing was loose. No tank top should be that loose. That was a cape.
Man.
But yeah, man.
I enjoy it. Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood was dope, man. Boys
in the Hood was the first movie I heard gentrified.
Yeah,
that was the first time I got schooled on what gentrification was.
Shout out to J.J. Williamson, because one of my favorite jokes in comedy is off of Boys in the Hood. When Ricky got shot.
And she was, Jay, what happened?
Shout out to J.J. Williamson.
That is a hilarious joke. They used to tell him to do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
And he do. How many times he do it? For about 3-4 times? Baby? Trey,
what happened? Oh man, Unmanageable Negroes.
We got Poetic Justice. Trying to make sure we cover all that junk. That's when that's the movie Janet made Tupac get that
get trying to get an AIDS test. Yeah.
And
Higher Learning was dope.
Higher Learning was good. John really was doing something at one point. He got an Academy. Did he get an Academy Award for Boys in the Hood? I know he got 2 nominations. But did he win one for Best Director in Boys in the Hood? See if he.
I don't remember that.
So.
See, look it up. See if he won. Because he got 2 nominations for directing.
I'm just gonna look up his awards, see what he got.
Yeah, see what he got. Because
he should have got something out of all them doggone.
He got something out of for Boys in the Hood for Best Director. He got something. I don't know if it was an Academy Award or.
He got Best Director. Oh, John Singleton.
He was nominated.
Yeah, probably nominated.
He was nominated. He didn't get it.
Yeah, so he had 2 nominations. He said he screwed him out of that, Dan.
Shoot, I mean, think about it. Shoot, they just now giving what's your boy name?
Lee.
Spike Lee Oscar.
He said he was the youngest black director to ever receive a nomination. How crazy!
All
And they
them
screwed.
movies, man.
And he said they screwed him out of that, and I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. But you strategically keeping us from earning. But
Anyway, my junk ain't coming out. I don't know
that
why.
thing was very.
I was on the Wi-Fi, man.
Oh, you was on
This
it?
got
Oh, I don't
an
know
exclamation.
And
point.
guess who followed?
Oh, okay. I know what's happening. I
It's all good.
Something going on. I know what's going on.
But anyway, shout out to him, man. He passed away, man. And
He did
Stroke,
a
man.
dope. There was some huge lessons in Boys in it. Just the simple fact that he talked about owning the neighborhood. Everything in here should be black. You don't necessarily have to move out. Just buy black. Let's keep it black.
He was only 51, man.
51 is young.
For a stroke, man. We got to be healthy, man. I know you on your health kick right now, man.
Yes.
Hustle and Flow.
You on your.
He directed it.
I love Hustle
Yes.
and Flow.
He directed Hustle and Flow.
Rosewood.
Now Rosewood, that's my movie, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
He killed it.
What he doing 8 Mile? I know.
Your internet connection not coming up. I don't know. If
He did Four Brothers. He directed Four Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was dope, man.
Do you think?
And then he directed a few like videos. I think he directed Remember the
Time? It wasn't
Yeah.
no think. He did.
Yeah.
Michael
He
Jackson.
directed that. Look at
You know what
Michael
I'm saying?
putting black business on it
Look at Michael, better than Beyonce.
10 times.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ain't even
man.
no close
I'm just trying
race.
not to even go. Come on now.
We
Come
is
on
trying
now.
to move forward.
Come on now.
We
You
trying
gonna
to
try
move
to go back to the come on now. Look all them black young people she put to work in one Coachella event.
This John Singleton moment.
One Coachella event she put
Hey,
all
what
them
about
black
what kind?
young women.
Hey, we need to get healthier. I know my fat ass need to get healthier.
This is John
what you
Cena.
got? You got something over there you want to share?
Sea-moss.
Sea moss, man.
Irish sea moss. Go get this. Dr. Sabi is the one who put me on the Irish sea moss.
How does it make you feel, man?
This
You don't supposed to eat that,
Great. No, you blend it. Let me tell you what
What you
do.
mean? I mean, dude, is this something you eat or drink,
No, this
or
isn't
It
something-
turned to a paste and you put it in stuff.
This
that you
is not.
take in through your mouth? That's what I'm saying. Do you eat this
Yeah,
stuff?
What
yeah,
you
Okay.
do
yeah,
is you
yeah.
soak it overnight. You soak it overnight, leave it in the water, about 12 hours, 24 hours. It softens up. You cut it with the knife. Cut it down so it doesn't get tangled in the blades. All right? After you cut it up, throw some water in your blender, blend it. It becomes a paste. It gets thick, too, to a point to where it ain't even blending anymore. So if you want to throw a little more water in there to loosen it up a little bit, you can do that. And then you put it in your smoothies. This right here is essential.
How long you been doing it?
I've been doing this for over 2 years now.
And what results? What have you seen? How do you feel?
My joints feel better. Look, I didn't even think about joints till I got in my 30s. I was like, what is joints? Because it's not when you think, but when you got to go to the
You
doctor,
look funny now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
when you got to go to the doctor and you start telling them what hurts, you start to describe your joints. That's the first thing you
I
start
bet
to
you jump
describe.
about $40.
Yeah, how much that shit cost me?
Man, I can't remember.
It look expensive.
But you can get it online. Go to Amazon. You can shop
Irish
at Amazon.
moss.
Well, you
Dr.
couldn't
Sabi put
you
me on
couldn't
that.
get. He's very militant. You couldn't get black moss. You had to get Irish.
Irish sea moss.
This little white woman on here. Look at the little white lady. The little white mermaid. The little white mermaid.
I'm
on
gonna
here.
try, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on
Yeah,
that
but
keto.
don't eat it
I'm on
raw,
that
though.
keto.
No,
People
I'm
eat it
on
raw?
the keto.
no. This is what I'm saying. Listen to this. When it comes to diet, it's not. Don't even look at it as diet. Look at it as a lifestyle change. Because we done came up on bad food our whole life,
I'm still eating.
and then
that food.
you gotta. It takes baby steps. Don't try to do it, binge it.
I don't even try.
But just
Hey,
start.
You doing vegetarian shit? I tried that. I can't
It's
do that.
discipline.
You tried the keto too.
I'm on keto right now. I lost 30 pounds.
That's fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fantastic.
I can't do the vegetable.
It's more discipline than anything else. It's more discipline. Once you get in the habit of doing it, watch how many bad habits you lose. You're not even trying to. Once you get in the habit of doing it, watch how many bad habits you lose.
Black men need to start going to the doctor too. We don't go to the doctor, man.
Hey, you know.
Shit, I go. I don't give a fuck. My toenail.
Send
be
your
hurt.
girl to the.
My toenail.
They
be
say
hurt,
you
nigga.
see
I'm going.
niggas be sending their girl
I'm
to.
going.
Go.
I'm going.
Black folks, the black dudes don't go no boy. They
Nigga, I
foot
go.
cut out. Y'all
I
go toe
don't
cut off, boy.
around.
They super glue that jump back on, boy.
Bullshit.
Everybody hate bad news, man. Because you know the doctors are like
But
mechanics.
you gotta watch them joke too, though. You gotta watch these doctors. You gotta watch these hospitals.
as many bad things that they say you got, and you don't even have it.
Dude, I'm learning about stuff that black women are going through with pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like Serena Williams and all, like they going through, and these doctors and these hospitals act like these black women don't know what they talking about. And when they get excited and start talking, they want to act like they aggressive and you need to calm down. They try to put a needle through my homegirl's neck to catch a vein because they couldn't find it in her arm. Mm-hmm. So we found an old black nurse. That nurse came in and put that jump right in it. But the doctor, she was like a white chick, wanted to go through her neck. They tried to do it with Tracy Morgan too. They tried to go through Tracy Morgan's neck to put a shot in him. And his wife,
that's about skills.
His wife said no. He was like, yo, that's how he make his money. So if you out there, don't let them jokers go through your neck and try to catch a vein.
Back to what he said.
Boy. Drink water when you go in there. You know you're gonna have blood drawn too, because they'll poke your ass like a pin cushion.
Watch them jokers, boy.
6 times.
And make sure you bring somebody with you that can protect you.
Is it not natural for us to have a lack of trust for healthcare physicians that are white?
Dude, you gotta do
because of some of the misinformation. Like some people have been given bad blood transfusions and have gotten AIDS from bad blood transfusions.
My homegirl said
black folks.
I just got this information yesterday. Like she was pregnant. She went there and they had her waiting so long. Her baby, I forgot the term, but her baby's just basically unresponsive. They were basically dead. So she wakes up. They got the baby in the back trying to, revitalize him, trying to get him back going. And before then, she messed around, went to the hospital, and they told her like she had a staph infection. She was like, wait a minute, I ain't come in with no staph infection. And the staph infection she had, they said, comes from hospitals. So, dude, you got
hospitals be nasty.
You got to be careful with them jokers.
What y'all think about this measles outbreak?
I heard about that.
I think it was planted. I think the measles outbreak, for it to just happen the way
that's in New York, right?
No, some of it here. It's Georgia, one of the states.
I think they planted it.
I ain't going nowhere.
You see what they did up in
You don't think kids need to get vaccinated?
It depends, man.
Dude.
It's hard. That's a hard one, ain't it?
It depends.
We all got vaccinated.
I don't.
But
I don't know
when we
if I
came
got
up,
I know I did.
when we came up
for the measles,
everything.
Yeah.
And then we in the military. We got it.
But I don't take that flu shot.
So we talking about.
I take flu shot every
So
year.
with vaccinations, I will say this: there are health forms that you can get to have your kids exempt, because they talking about what was the stats that was put out on black boys getting autism more than anybody else because of the vaccinations. And
they're refusing kids to be in school now if they ain't got vaccinated.
They do that. That's why they have the medical forms that you can fill out that'll get you exempt for religious reasons, and they're trying to stop that now as well. But in New York County, I don't know what county it is, they made it mandatory that you take their vaccinations. When we came up, there was not this much autism.
I don't trust
when we came
anything
up.
that.
Well, it wasn't no peanut allergies. It wasn't no fucking all this shit. This shit is different now.
I don't trust nothing the government want everybody to take.
Yes,
I don't trust it.
Absolutely.
Everybody, I don't trust it, man.
When it comes to the government providing for black people for their betterment, they owe. And 100.
So what do
they failed us. They have done nothing from us. They have failed us every time.
Feel about the doctors associations, black doctors included, who come out and say that that's a fucking hoax. That vaccinations do nothing. They're not fucking nobody up.
That's a lie.
This is what stopped me.
Because
when I read that Kevin Hart book, and that joker was going overseas, and they were like, you need to get all these vaccination shots. And basically what it was the flu. They was giving him a little bit of...
Yeah, that's what a flu shot is. They're giving you the flu.
Giving you the flu.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy about it...
That is.
Let me tell you, what bothers me is people who catch the flu got flu shots. It's like, dang, how you get the flu and you took the shot?
They give you they give you a weaker strain of it, so your body can develop antibodies for it.
I'm not putting that in my body, man.
All right, so now I get all that, but I'm talking about like the vaccinations and the
that too. It's
for the kids, for the younger kids, because of this overwhelming amount of people that have caught autism, that have autism. That stuff wasn't. You could go to our classes, look at your schools, and it was rare that you would see anybody in your class with that. You might see one person.
None of this shit.
I didn't even know about no autism.
We didn't
I don't
find
remember
out
that.
like later now. Why all of a sudden it's there? There's a reason. Like it's all the testing. I mean, you can't put nothing past. Look at the Tuskegee experiment. You can't put nothing past the government. You can't trust these motherfuckers. You was giving us syphilis, letting these men go home to their wives and sleep with them and spread it.
No, I believe that it's the food, man. I think there's some fucking with us. It's all the chemicals that go into the meat, all the pesticides that go into the vegetables, everything, and you can't get away from it. You cannot get away from it. Even if you do organic, meat, the corn that the chicken is eating got sprayed with pesticide. It's all kinds of specials and documentaries on fucking Netflix. We can't fucking do shit. The water fucked with, everything fucked with, and it like with the fast food. When I was coming up, no lie, like the only time we had fast food maybe about twice a month, man, and that would be on Sunday when my mama ain't feel like cooking after church, and then we'll go get McDonald's or something like that. Yeah. Now motherfuckers eat fucking fat. They feed their children lunch, fucking dinner
all day.
All day you eat that shit, that processed shit. Yeah. It's fucking with us, you know. Why the kids so much fucking bigger now? Why the little girls getting their period at fucking 8? How the fuck you getting your period at 8?
Thanos.
Once again.
They know.
So it's something bigger going on than just vaccinations, man. It's just we fucked up, and it's different. I'm at an age where I can look back, man. I know fucking 30 years ago shit wasn't like it is now.
Right.
People wasn't like it was. It's shit different. So
absolutely. Once again, like I said, it's definitely different. It's hormones is being pumped into the meat. That's why I've started to wean myself off of the meat. That's why I weaned myself off a lot of meat a long time ago.
No, I'll be eating it, man.
Now here and there,
but the vegetables and shit fucked up too.
That's why they say get organic. I mean, you gotta taking a risk one way or another, but whichever one is the least, because
unless you grow your own
like my
food,
brother's a physician,
which we can do that.
My brother's a physician assistant, right? And they already talked about how much cancer has been linked to the meat that you eat because of the meat and the chemicals that are in the meat that causes the growth of the tumors in your body. So it's like you feeding the tumors with the hormones and the chemicals that you eat and you process through. So they say the more people they've seen come in with cancer could have been avoided had they had less meat and geared towards more organic if they did have to eat meat. Can't eat too much fish because of mercury.
Boom. It's just we fucked up, man.
Like you have to
and
find
don't nobody cook
balance.
no more. And then you look at, man, if you go to Publix, man, that fucking deli line be fucking wrapped around the damn thing because everybody getting their dinner from there. You go to
what is that? The chicken and the
and then you go to fast food. Why the fast food lines are always fucking 6 cars deep? Nobody cooks no more. Nobody cooks at home. They eat the processed food.
It's cheaper to eat.
Yeah, and it's cheaper.
It's cheaper to eat
and
unhealthy,
and more convenient.
I will tell you this though. I do sweat around chicken. I sweat around chicken.
Yeah.
Like I've had to talk myself in the car. No.
Man,
I eat some chicken now.
I was vegetarian for a week.
We got this.
I eat some chicken, doc. I eat chicken.
I sweat around chicken. I had to talk to myself in the car. Like I didn't want to go there, but it was on the way here. You know, you got to make that loop to go to McDonald's. And then I start smelling it. I said, yeah, come on, God. We got this, God. We got this, God. We got this. Then I was looking at that menu, and then she took her time.
I may go give me some
The woman took her time. She said, if you could hold on 1 second. I was like, oh, no. I just came here for the fries. I started looking at the menu, and you see how crispy that chicken is. I was like, good God almighty.
Throw a piece of chicken in.
No.
The chicken be way big. That ain't regular chicken. It be muscular.
Hey, man.
Because Church's chicken, that's some fucking, that is some.
I don't eat Church's.
Them little midgets.
I don't eat Church's no more.
That's not
Church's is crossbreeding their chickens with pit bulls.
I stopped eating Church's. Yeah, because the last churches I went to, I know there was some old oil they use.
Now that Cajun rice is good as shit at Church's.
Yeah, I live in the biscuits be good, but that chicken I don't fool with it no more. I don't fool with church chicken no more. I don't mess with it.
You automatically gonna get 5 pounds after you eat that chicken.
You pay attention to the health rating.
I do that now.
So what number you not willing?
And that's pretty much all we got on this
wrap
podcast.
It up.
Unmanageable Negroes. Make sure you subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, all that good stuff. Alton Walker Show.
Comedian Marvin H on Instagram and Twitter. Marvin Hunter's fan page on Facebook, aka the Grumpy Uncle. Get at your boy.
Wellington Ojukwu on Instagram. Wellington OJUKWU. Wellington Juku on Facebook
Yes,
and
sir.
Twitter. Follow my fan page. We out here.
We out of here, baby.